Welcome, Virgo. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your full moon in Aries reading on October the 6th. The full moon is going to have particular sovereignty over your intimate relationships, the way you manage your resources with others in a sustained way. I pulled a crystal oracle card for you, beautiful Herkimer. Looks a bit like a citrine, and the keyword is dreams. I'm constantly manifesting my dreams into reality. I do believe for some of you there is a cultural achievement, creative achievement, or even a spiritual aspiration that is being fulfilled for you. With the High Priestess as your overall energy for this reading, I sense that you are reflecting upon your past experiences in view of your aspirations, the direction you want to be moving into. There's a certain sense of having experienced this all before, if not only in your very careful professional promotion, climb, ascendancy, but in your sense of terrain experience, that you have worked in this field before, that you have the accumulation of wisdom and experience from other lifetimes that is contributing to this sense of reclamation of a long-term goal, of a global goal, of some kind of healing of generations. Underneath the deck, you have the Four of Vessels. The Four of Cups is about a certain restlessness, a certain awareness that something perhaps has been previously missing. And for some of you, I feel this is a certain spiritual element. And that spiritual element may be a cultural location, a cultural environment, or a creative aspiration that you feel has been lacking from your life, perhaps has been missing from your professional ascendancy, your hard work at developing your professional life in a way that looks extremely satisfying to others, but still leaves you with a sense that something is left to be accomplished. In the present situation, we have the Two of Discs, the Two of Pentacles. This is about deep aspiration. This also feels as though this is about negotiating or mediating some resource with other parties, with another party in particular. This is about a compromise that you are trying to affect, some kind of balance in a long-term, sustained relationship that is difficult, I believe, as the result of your reclaiming a certain autonomy or independence. This can be in view of your entering into a relationship with another independent or autonomous individual, and the way that you're trying to match that individual's energies or negotiate some shared resource together. This can be about a settlement, the way that you co-parent, for an example, that is coming under the energy of this refreshing, deeper dive into who you actually are and what your personal aspirations are. So this is either a match and alignment, whether it's with someone you are currently with or not. You are negotiating next steps, a plan, a proposal that feels equitable. In the past, the Eight of Vessels, the Eight of Cups is about you leaving behind something that has steered you for a long time. There's a real sense of travel with this card, that you have learned all you can from an environment that you've been in for a while. This can be the way that you are looking for something outside of your current pattern of mobility. For some of you, this is about your ability to move between location to location, relationships to relationships. I feel there's a sort of sense of having built an independent path through your multiple uh, activities and communities, so that there is an opportunity now for you to grasp something ultimately personally significant, that there's something yet out there that will bring this together, that will unite this sense of itinerary that is a part of your work life, your uh, attendance to certain areas of study or research, something that you are yearning for that will bring the significance to you personally in your life of achievement. And in the future, the Emperor card is about your sense of control within, your sense of self-mastery. This is releasing control over those conditions and circumstances you have no control over. You recognize that, particularly as it feels to me that you are navigating different communities, yes, but also their environments, subjecting yourself to a variety of environments through the travel or displacement or replacement that you experience in moving from job to job, location to location. And in so doing, you bring necessarily with you an increasing sense of how you respond in a way that reflects your best interest, your right principles, your alignment with what is best, what is truthful, and what is just. If you're resonating with this reading so far, Virgo, please like this video. Please subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. I appreciate your efforts at sharing this information with others who may find it useful, and your generous comments to me. Every way that you engage with me and participate in these readings really helps me, really supports me. So thank you in advance for that. In the present, the Two of Discs, the Two of Pentacles is clarified by the Justice card and the Eight of Wands. This is feeling very much more and more like some kind of balance or harmony, some kind of truth or justice, some equity is coming to bear on a long-term relationship. The terms of negotiation are moving very rapidly, and this theme of travel, of movement, is increased. This may be a way that you are resolving some issues of distance or absence. This can be a way that you're including members from one location into another, but ultimately you are finding a creative way of expanding based on the nature of your work, the nature of your movement, activity, action. There's something about the presentations that you bring forward, your teaching, your public speaking, that has you moving around in ways that are becoming more and more cohesive or defining a community for you. But ultimately, you are being heard for what your message, what your lesson, what your experience has been. And this is going some way to rectifying some absence that your work is healing, some healing of generational or cultural imbalance. In the past, the 8 of Vehicles is clarified by, well, this card just doesn't want to lift up, the Strength card and the 2 of Cups. Through this sense of navigating through various communities of care, love, relationship for you, that has, by the way, required immense personal fortitude. It has required you to stay on point with your spiritual or personal alignment, your understanding of what is right for you, and thus what is right for the communities you engage in. This is evolving a stronger sense of your own relationship to yourself, as your relationships, your ability to navigate between relationships has solidified, has grown, has persevered. Where others might have long given up, there is some critical aspect of your relationship to self that is mirroring a great love, a personal connection, a soul bond that has been absent, that you believed could not go the distance, that you believed was not compatible with you. And somehow you are finding yourself, after a very long period of life, of experience, coming back to the values in that particular soul bond. The soul bond was something that inspired you to face aspects of yourself that you did not feel you could sustain. And you're now considering that in a fresh light as you are gaining greater interest and control, deepening your understanding that you have dreams that you are deserving and worthy of pursuing. And it is simply the stream of love, the stream of love in many more forms than you have allowed yourself to receive. It feels as though you've put this kind of love to the side for these Virgos that I'm speaking to. Or perhaps it is that this love that you have internalized ultimately has allowed you to navigate a variety of relationships, communities, in a way that cordoned off the necessity for the deep love that you now recognize has been absent from your experience. In the future, the Emperor is clarified by the Ace of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles. Lovely. It seems as though you are initiating some fresh desire, some fresh aspect of your life that will allow you to grow, allow you to expand, to move you in a direction of your desire. And I do see this flow from invitations that are coming to you through your ability to negotiate and find harmony through the momentous work that you've created. In some ways, a momentous burden you've carried has inspired you to reach for something that you may have avoided in the past. But instead of doing it on the basis of a desire for love or connection, you're doing it on the basis of growth or building something inspirational, something that this soul bond has inspired in you. And it is leading to this much more holistic, better world, this community that is grounded, secure, and stable. It feels cultural. that you have built something that is shared by a number of others among your cultural heritage, for example. It also is this abundance that you recognize you not only are privileged enough to access, but that has you now understand how to give that back to others in a way that makes it accessible and relevant to them at this time. So I do feel that there is some sense of knowledge that you are creating, combining, putting together in a way that gives back to your community. I'm going to finish up this reading, Virgo, with the Soul's Journey Oracle card, and out flips the Trust card. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Yeah, I think we see this so very clearly here with the High Priestess card. You've always had this inner voice. This inner voice has sustained you throughout and has contributed to your sense of achievement in your life. How much you have built. And you've done this at considerable sacrifice to your own happiness, peace, and deeper sense of connection. But you're now extending the benefits of this to yourself in continuing to give back to those that have not shared all of your opportunities of privilege. If you've enjoyed this content, Virgo, check out more content here. Thank you for your likes and subscribes, and until next time, namaste.